Hey everybody, and welcome back to Wobbly Life. So today we're here with a quick video and we're going to talk about these. The X's you find scattered around Wobbly Life. And since people are always coming and finding Wobbly Life for the first time, I figured now would be a good time to go back and talk about these X's. Now, if you've done any treasure hunting, you know that if you buy a map, you're going to be looking for an X. But there are several of these scattered around the islands permanently that have nothing to do with treasure maps. But they do require a metal detector. So let's jump into our car and head over to the treasure map vendor. And if you guys are enjoying Wobbly Life on the channel, hit that like button to let us know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It helps us to grow the channel, and you never miss an episode of Wobbly Life. All right, so here we are. You know what? I'm actually going to park this car over here because I'm going to take this pickup truck instead. Now we're going to go into the treasure map vending store right here. And we're going to go up to this guy instead because he sells you metal detectors. And you can buy as many as you want. If you're doing this with friends, you can all have a metal detector. And they're, $5 each. It's not a hefty investment. You can even buy 2 or 3, which I've done sometimes, just in case I accidentally drop them. So let's head back over here and dig up what's underneath this X marks the spot. You can see the metal detector is already going. We come over here, we hit the 2 key, and we dig up a chest. Just like if we had bought a treasure map, but we haven't done that. We haven't spent anything more than the $5 on the metal detector. You'll also notice the metal detector does not despawn when we use it. If you're doing the treasure map, once you dig up the treasure, the metal detector despawns. So some of these chests have nothing but junk in them. Like that one had peas. Sometimes you'll find a hamburger or French fries or any number of junk items. Now, the next one we're going to come up to, right up the hill from that first one we showed you, is here behind the museum, behind the sign. And again, it's always here. And if you dig this one up, this one contains the dinosaur egg for the museum exhibit. So again, no treasure map needed for that. And that dinosaur egg is always underneath that particular X. Remember how over by the playground, that one always gives us junk. This one always gives us the dinosaur egg. There's another X down here by where you feed Louis the toxic barrels. And back here, where you get the moon boots. Okay, right here, we got another X. And this one is also going to give you junk. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. So from here, we're going to drive to the farm island. And the very first farmhouse on your left, right over here, there's the greenhouse right here. And we're going to go around behind the house. And we are going to find another X right back here. And this one gives you the Wobblysaurus Rex tailbone artifact. So we'll just throw that in here, and we'll keep going in search of more X's. All right, so on the same road, we've crossed over the bridge, and we're over by the log cabins. And we're going to go up to the first one you can buy for sale on your left. And then we're going to come over here, make a left at that house, and come out to this little log cabin all the way on the little cliff here. The one that has the pink telescope on the porch. And there is another X marks the spot. And that's going to give us another hamburger. All right. Now, the thing with these chests that are giving you junk, like the hamburgers and the French fries, is sometimes they'll give you coins or goblets or other treasures that you can turn in for money. But the ones that give you artifacts that I'm showing you today will always give you that artifact. You won't get a different artifact you need. It's always going to be that one particular artifact. So I'm going to keep going up this way and heading for the frozen lake where you do the ice fishing, because that's where the next X marks the spot that I know about is. And I'm not sure which one. What does this give you again? Oh, it's another junk one, but it gave us a bronze coin. So I'll throw that in the back of the truck too, because that's a free 25 bucks. Now I'm going to drive up to the skating rink, because right back here by the scoreboard is another X marks the spot. And I will grab this and see what this gives us. And this is another junk treasure chest. Okay, so now we're going to head over to the village, Grandma's Island. But I'm going to first stop here back at the treasure vendor, and I'm going to trade in the stuff that I picked up. The bronze coin here. Gets us $25. And the artifacts that we already have that we dug up give us $20 each. 20 for that one. And as I said, they always spawn in the same place. So if you want to make a quick 20, 40 bucks when you start a game of Wobbly Life, just run up behind the museum, grab the dinosaur egg, and trade it back in. You'll get 20 bucks. Now, you can't just farm it. You can't just keep going back and getting it over and over and over again in the same play session. But when next time you launch the game, you can go and get it again. All right, so right past this bridge here, we're going to off-road it, where we spent a lot of time running over snowmen recently, because there's another X marks the spot right up the hill here next to the train bridge. And I know it's going to be junk, this one, but you never know. It could be a coin or a goblet or... Yep, just a hamburger. Nothing special. So there's another X marks the spot just off of the racetrack. So we're going to head over this way, drive up past where the guy is picnicking who had his sandwich stolen by the seagull. Yeah, he's over there during the day. And then it's right up here on this little 3-tree rock outcropping. Or 4 trees, sorry. And this is another junk one, I think. It is a boot. Okay, and since we're here, we're going to zip it on down to Jellyman's house and get the one in his backyard, which again is always the same. And that's going to give you the key to his basement and a thing of jelly. All right, so we take the ferry across the water to the jungle island, and there is another X right here outside the military base. Oh, of course it started raining just to make life difficult. And this one is always going to be a junk chest, but maybe we'll get a... Hey, we got a silver goblet. That's not bad. I think that's worth... Is it 50 or 75? So, like I said, sometimes you'll get a hamburger out of these junk chests. Sometimes you'll get something valuable. So from there, we're going to drive over to the fishing house, the fishing hut. And we're going to head back this way. Again, this is towards the military base. We're going to curve over to the right, and we're going to grab this X. And this is another artifact X. This one will always give you... no, don't fall in the water. The deep sea creature fossil for the fossil exhibit. So I'm going to throw that in the back. I'm going to get back in the car, turn around, and drive back the way I just came. Oh no, don't fall out, Mr. Metal Detector. All right, so come back here, and we're going to trade in the silver goblet at... I lost the metal detector. All right, we're going to trade in... nope, sorry. $50 for the silver goblet, And we'll get $20 for the artifact that we already have. There you go. And I'm going to wait for the thunderstorm to pass and then keep driving straight. Because I don't want to get hit by lightning. It's no fun. So the last X I'm going to show you today is around the back of the island here. Sort of below the giant wobbly statue, right over here. It's here, I promise. There, oh, almost drove by it. And this is another artifact. This is where you will always find the shark tooth fossil for the fossil exhibit. Again, I have finished all of the museum exhibits, so I'm just going to turn all of these in for $20. There we go. So those are the X's that I remember. There might be a few more scattered around that I'm just not remembering at the moment. But I think that's all the ones that have artifacts. I'm pretty sure you guys will let me know in the comments if I missed any of the major ones. But that's where we're going to stop this episode of Wobbly Life. Hopefully this helped you out a little bit. If you're enjoying Wobbly Life on the channel, hit that like button to let us know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It helps us to grow the channel, and you never miss an episode of Wobbly Life. We'll be back soon with more videos for you. Thanks for watching.